All right, we did it. We're live. It's pregame tailgate brought to you by Brewpub. Lots of matzah. Vikings hoping for a Dubsky 2-0.
Oh, they're more than hoping. They are going to battle their asses off to get that dub against the 49ers, who are clearly and easily one of the best teams in the NFL, just stacked at so many levels. But they have not won here in Minnesota since 1992.
1992. I probably had my Anthony Carter jersey on, running around the yard with a football, looking for someone to play catch with me.
I guarantee you I was decked out in Chicago Cubs gear from head to toe in 92.
You probably couldn't name 3 players on the team.
Right now?
WGN.
I can name all the players back then.
Sammy Dart's revenge game. Hell yeah. Sammy, Viking funeral in the house. FW Ender. Look at this guy.
Oh, there it is.
Look at this.
What a pin.
Beautiful, beautiful flare. And the best part, what it came in was even better.
What did it come in?
Thank you, I'll never tell. I'll never.
Then you shouldn't bring it up.
Nah, I like to leave a little mystery. Yeah, this thing's beautiful. The fact that they made a pin of Keith Millard.
That is pretty random.
Pretty amazing.
Speaking of making things, I just threw this bad boy in the old oven here, the Chicago-style deep dish.
Wow, I've never seen the Chicago style. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because look what I got right here. I got a macaroni and cheese. Really? Kids are gonna absolutely demolish thing afterwards. But I'm gonna have a slice on here. I gotta be honest. The macaroni and cheese, golden cheese on top, crispy crust. It is delicious.
You gonna slice up some hot dogs, put on top of that thing?
You know what? That's not a horrible idea. I'm gonna eat it as is. Jake, the MN sports fans in the house. Jelly Monsters here. Zach is in the house. T-Bass. FW Ender again. Lots of breakfast pizza has now left the oven. That a boy.
Ooh.
Skull. Julian Marker 7 beers in. Jesus, man.
Wow. He's starting early. Maybe he never stopped. Maybe he's at Skull Fest and he's just going straight through.
Scott Fours, our new kicker, wins the game. I like that. Harmsies just says woo.
Woo.
We got the chicken Alfredo. Boom. All right, we'll wait another couple minutes, let people trickle in, but it's a big day. It's a big day for Vikings.
Yeah, it is. And one thing, win or lose, at least we're going to learn a lot more about this team, like really how good we are. We played an ass team last week in the Giants. We demolished them. Good teams destroy bad teams. And now you have a very, very good team coming to Minnesota. So you're going to learn a lot about this team. Are they elite? Are they good? Are they very good? We'll know.
Wow.
If you beat the Niners handedly, you may be an elite football team.
Yeah, we'll have that discussion if and when it happens. Also, so we'll be going live a little bit after. I'll be going live a little bit after halftime. I do have a TV in front of me now, so I won't be far behind. Wow. I'll be pretty much spot on. So there won't be you won't be seeing my late reactions.
Mine's actually faster when I put it on my computer here.
No, mine's definitely. I was quite a bit behind, but that's not gonna be a problem today. Let's see. T-Bass nickname for Will Riker. I don't know who that is, but it's just don't suck. We'll take that.
Hi from Mama Catch. Is that Skull TYA's mom?
I don't know. I hope so. It's Tweety Bird. I know that. Very underrated cartoon character is Tweety.
Yeah, Tweety's all right. It's always that Sylvester was always after Tweety, right? What are you drinking? It looks like green algae.
That's the container.
Oh my god. Thank God.
Ain't mine.
All right, let's hop into these inactives because Harms is already freaking dropping spoilers in the comments.
I'm gonna hop into this macaroni and cheese pizza because it's yummy.
Oh, look at that! What a bite! What a bite you just had yourself. Vikings inactives. I don't think there's any real surprises here. Jordan Addison is inactive. Quarterback Brett Rippon is your third quarterback today. Fabian Moreau's inactive again. Nudie McLaughlin not playing again. Levi Drake Rodriguez not playing again. Jalen Redmond inactive, and Walter Rouse is inactive. Anything there sticking out to you, one bar? There's one thing that sticks out to me when I see this.
No, it sounds like the exact ones from last week, so I don't think anything sticks out. There's nothing new. I mean, Jonah Williams is active. They brought him up. I just think that barring injuries, these will be the inactives every damn week. Like LDR, Nudie, they're hanging on to him for next year. I hope to see him at some point, but no, not a single surprise.
My takeaway is this. I'm just glad the guys who were questionable, none of them showed up on the injury report. Brian O'Neill, Harrison Smith. We saw that on Friday. We got a little bit nervous, just a little bit, but again,
Brian O'Neill.
Thank God they are playing and active today, because that would be, it'd be a nightmare.
We don't have to think about it.
We don't.
They're there. We're good. Brian O'Neill would have been the biggest Peter Punch. So that's good. Oh, Tristan Jackson, he's active. Was he active last week?
Apparently he is, because he's not inactive.
I think he was inactive last week.
He was inactive.
Well, with Addison out, it makes sense. Jalen Naylor time. We're going to be talking about that, but we need some players to step up against a very good San Francisco team. Who's inactive for San Fran?
San Francisco, you got Josh Dobbs as their third quarterback, so maybe we'll see the pass or not if things get really bad for the Niners today.
Horrible. Who's their backup?
Who is their backup? I don't know. Cornerback
Brandon Allen.
Luther Jr., safety Talanoa Hufanga. So no Hufanga today. That's a good sign for the Vikings.
I'll take it.
Linebacker D. Winters is out today, and offensive lineman Ben Barch.
Barch, Minnesota boy, inactive.
Is it the Shake? He had in his profile, he actually has his nickname. Let's find it.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, some Niners definitely have some key players out. And you don't want people
Smoothie King. He's the Smoothie King. It's better than I remembered.
King. Boy, you think there would be a little bit better nickname than the Smoothie King, but that's all right. Must make a hell of a smoothie.
He is the Smoothie King. So what did you ask me? Who needs to step it up in this game for the Vikings?
Who's going to have to step up for the Minnesota Vikings?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to
have another bite of this.
I just anybody want to talk in the comments about it? Who's going to step up here?
Everybody has to step up to beat the Niners. Everybody's got to have a perfect damn game.
It's true. I mean, that's almost the kind of team. It's like when you're going against Mike Tyson and Punch Out. You can't have one false move or you will be knocked out. You got to be smooth. You got to dodge every single punch. You can't. Little Mac gets one on the chin. He's down.
Little Mac's too fast for that. We got Jalen Naylor needs to step up from Viking Funeral.
Yeah. Darnold, Aaron Jones says FW Ender.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Dying.
You got Noodle going down the wrong hole. Or that LG. Slurp, slurp. Turner 2 sacks from Mark Westland.
Turner gets 2 sacks. I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna do some stuff.
Sam Sneed says the O-line. T-Bass says Sam Darnold.
Sam, he's the man. Love, guess who's got to step up?
I said it in the horned up. I'm gonna stick with it. I think it needs to be a Justin Jefferson game, a huge game from him, a superstar-like performance, 150-something yards, 2 touchdowns. He's gonna be double covered at worst all game long. He has to rise above it, be the best player in the NFL at his position. Justin Jefferson, superstar, needs to show up today.
Yeah, I got Johnny Munt. Johnny Munt needs to step up, or really any tight end, but I'm going with Johnny Munt. So last year, Hawkinson, 11 receptions, 89 yards, continue to move those sticks the whole game, and we need that guy. I mean, Jefferson obviously needs to have a big game, but we also need that intermediate first down guy with Aaron Jones hopefully running the ball. You could pick anybody as far as who needs to step up. Like Jalen Naylor needs to step up at wide receiver too. Our cornerbacks need to step up against these wide receivers. Like, there's no wrong answer. CJ Ham would be the only wrong answer.
Guess who's here from Hawaii? Mr. Tillery's here.
Mr. Tillery, welcome to the show once again. Welcome. 5:30. It's 5:30 in Hawaii.
You know what? He's in Hawaii.
It ain't too early for a beer. I know that.
It's not. That's for dang sure. Who is it? Julian Marker is going to have beer number 8 here pretty soon.
And Julian Marker is going to be inebriated.
S Niner Gang H, Vikings win Y, Niners win Y. That's kind of what the next topic is, really. I mean, if the Vikings win this game, what has to happen for them to pull off their 8th straight home victory against the 49ers?
8th straight. Soak that in. 8th straight against a very good team. Niners are always generally pretty good. Yeah, there was some days with Tim Rattay, or the hell his quarterback's name was.
Yeah, Ratty.
It was a little dicey there, but they're generally good. That's a hell of a streak.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, you get. I mean, and the Niners too. Like, they're so good, but they're also a team. Like, I don't hate the Niners at all. Like, they're just put together well. They were a little bit chippy. Yeah, they were just a little bit chippy last year, but a lot of these teams who are good, you just hate them. But I don't hate the Niners. It's just like you kind of respect what they do and what they've done.
Yeah, no, they've always been a very good team, very well coached team for the most part. Yeah.
S Niner Gang found us on LSS with Jess. So thank you for watching, for tuning back in.
He's in. Yeah. Welcome.
Hell yeah.
Niner Gang H. SHS. Niner Gang H. I'm trying to figure it out. Travis Nitzberg, not very polite. Who's got to step up? Who's got to step up?
No, I mean,
is that what the question was?
No, to win this game. What the Vikings got to do to win the football game. And to
run the damn ball.
You got to run the football. Aaron Jones, Jesse said, like, you know, Aaron Jones has been a San Francisco 49ers killer in his career. That has to continue. Keep that offense off the field. Keep that clock ticking. Move the chains and make life easier for Sam Darnold. If you can rely on Aaron Jones in the running game, he won't have to make so many plays with his arm. And this defensively, I think, limit the big plays. I mean, this is an explosive offense. Brian Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, even Jordan Mason, the running back. Big plays can happen for this team. They can happen often. You have to limit them and not let them, you know, just start stacking touchdowns against you.
Yeah, has to happen. If we don't run the game, it's over. But Aaron Jones, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going to get a Hondu on those Niners today.
Harms only hates the Niners because they didn't beat the Chiefs, allowing them to win the Super Bowl. Well,
Niner Gang says S, first name H. I'm going to say his name is Shane Hormel.
Harrison. Shane Hormel, great ham.
Shane Hormel, part of the wonderful Hormel. What is that?
What happened? Was it a dinosaur? Lumbar is being attacked by an alligator or something. I heard a growl. I don't know what's going on. No stupid penalties, says Sam Snead. Nitzberg is going to the game next week. I'm not sure what's going on with one bar. It's horrifying. So if the Vikings do lose this game, what will be the reason that the Vikings lose the football game to the 49ers? What would be a reason why you think that would happen? Yeah, I don't think he's going on a beer run, Norman. I don't know. There was a weird low rumbling, and he took off. Turnovers. Brian Shepard says turnovers. What happened? We need an update.
My jukebox in the garage all of a sudden just like basically exploded. I don't know what happened.
Is there flames?
No, but it became possessed. Not great.
Wow.
Not great.
All right. Jerry Tiller says Jerry needs 2 sacks and continue to be strong on the run. So he says what Jerry Tiller needs to do. It's coming from the old man.
Hell yeah. A little motivation there.
He won't get his allowance if he doesn't do it. So when you're downstairs checking on that mystery noise, we just asked, what would be some reasons the Vikings do lose this game if they do end up losing and the streak is over against the Niners?
Yeah, I only got one, and it's Sam Darnold.
Yep, I agree 100%.
I don't think our defense is going to be an issue. Not saying the Niners are going to get theirs. You're not going to shut down the Niners. But Julius Grover.
Wapun
from Wapping, Wisconsin. I never heard of that. I wonder if he's whopping some beers.
I think I have actually heard of Wapping once.
Julius, greatly appreciate that, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. Niner. I mean, if we keep the Vikings or the Niners under 20 points, we should win this game unless Sam Darnold is just sucking. And it's very possible that he could suck. We will see. We will see. I'm on the Sam Darnold train until it's time not to be. So even if he has a bad game today, I'm not like a lot of quarterbacks are going to have bad games against his Niners team. So if he has a absolute brutal game, that's different. But if he's out there and throws 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, kind of all over the place, like, whatever.
Yeah, he gets the happy feet, starts throwing the ball all over the field sporadically. That'll be a little bit scary. We'll see, though. To me, he's a huge reason if Vikings lose. He will have to have a bad game for that to happen. The other thing that concerns me is just our cornerbacks. Like, I don't think they were really tested last week. Mm-hmm. You listen to the Giants recap the game. They said, receivers are open. Well, Daniel Jones was the quarterback, couldn't deliver the football. So with a real quarterback like Brock Purdy, does he have elite traits? No, but he's very quick at processing. He gets the ball out quick. He gets it out accurately as well. So this is going to be a much different test for our cornerback group. And I need to see if they can step up and meet that challenge.
Yeah, secondary is going to be very interesting. I think Josh Metellus is going to have himself a game. Cam Bynum made Brock Purdy look damn near silly last year with 2 picks. We made Brock Purdy. That was one of Brock Purdy's worst games last year, was against the Vikings. And now Flores has more tools, and I look forward to him doubling down and making Brock Purdy look even worse than he did last year.
Absolutely. See you, Niner gang. Enjoy your other stream with the Niners. Thanks for hopping on. We appreciate it.
Come again. Coming up post game, you can We'll make you feel better, hopefully, about a hopeful loss.
We're losing 8 straight in Minnesota. Everybody's saying where they're from now in the comments. It's very nice. We got people from all over: North Carolina, Wisconsin, Hawaii.
Anybody wants to become a member of the channel, there's the link. Hopefully we get a couple new members between, this show, the post game, winners, losers. Stick around. We're going to be we're going to be some busy boys today. And remember to get your butts to the store and get yourself a lots of matzo brew pub pizza. Like I said earlier, I got the macaroni and cheese one. It's delicious. It's delicious. Yeah. It's a great way to start the game. Coat the belly, throw some beers on top of it.
It is the best way to start a game. And I wonder who just had the breakfast pizza coming out. I wonder how that thing was tasting.
I believe it was FW Ender.
FW Ender. All right, let's see what else we got here. You want let's go with an underrated matchup in this game. And this doesn't have to be like, a corner against receivers. Maybe, I don't know, just stat-wise, you pair a couple guys off against each other, who's going to have better. And I have one I think is not been talked about enough heading into this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I got one. It's Horrible Harry going against Jake Brendel, their center, who every 49ers show or anyone we talk to, he was one of the first dudes they brought up as far as just a liability and an issue as their interior offensive line. It starts with him. So Horrible Harry, I'm hoping he has back-to-back. He had a great game last week.
He did.
And whoever they got lined up over the center, maybe it's a little Jerry Tillery, maybe they're moving those guys around, but they got to get after him for sure. And then on the other side of it, it's Collins, their D tackle, a guy that seems to be very underrated as well, that the 49ers really like, going against our interior offensive line and Garrett Bradbury. So it's kind of the same on both sides.
Hell yeah. We got Harm's got some brew pubs on sale. We got
he did. I saw that.
I get two. Let's Bolt from Connecticut, Alex Kolakovic from Naples, Florida. Jamar Fuller's 2 old fashions in. He said, let's get this dub.
Old fashions this early. Wow.
Never too early for an old fashioned. The Harrison Phillips one, I love that you said that, because Flores was at his press conference this week. He said he's actually been working on his pass rush moves this offseason, and I think that did show week 1 against the Giants. I actually just have these aren't guys that are going to face each other, but intriguing to see this kicking battle. Jake Mooney, 6 for 6 last week. Will Reichard, our kicker, didn't have a chance to attempt a field goal. Which kicker will be the most accurate today? It's
Will Reichard.
Story. Interesting to see.
Story's over.
It's Will Reichard. So. I really hope he gets an attempt today. Well, actually, I don't know. It doesn't matter if we get 4 touchdowns.
I want a bunch of touchdowns. Skull from Santa Claus, Indiana. Is that a real place?
It is. That's where Jay Cutler's from.
Santa Claus, Indiana?
Yeah, I think that's where Jay Cutler is from.
I want to live in Santa Claus.
Well, pack your bags and move.
Will the thrill?
Will the thrill coming? Will the thrill coming?
Davey in the house. Oh, gee. Don is in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Delton.
Make sure everybody joins us after the game or during the game as well. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a real blast.
It's gonna be a blast, as they would say. You want to go for some lines? I dug up on the old internet.
Yeah. What do we got? We'll fire through those quick.
All right, let's go higher or lower. Sam Darnold, 234.5 passing yards. Higher or lower? Sam Darnold.
Higher or lower than 235? I would guess. I kind of hope it's lower, that we're running the crap out of the ball, but I would say higher.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
means we're going to be slinging that thing because we're probably behind.
Yeah, but if you say, Justin Jefferson should probably get his today. And Aaron Jones will be catching the ball out of the backfield, getting some yards. So that's pretty lower.
FW Enders from Easter Bunny, Idaho. That sounds made up.
It does sound made up.
Justin Jefferson, 6.5 receptions. Justin Jefferson, 6.5 receptions.
Oh, higher. Addison's out. They're gonna be looking his way a ton. We need more than that.
Yeah. Aaron Jones, 52.5 rushing yards. Yeah.
53?
Yeah.
Like in the first half?
I don't know. That seemed really low to me.
Higher. Let's go. He's a Niner killer. Let's go.
All right. Lyndhurst, New Jersey. That's where Joseph Smetana's from. Wow. T-Bass, nice work. All right. Jalen Naylor, 31.5 receiving yards.
31.5?
Mm-hmm.
I always say higher for everything. It's higher.
All right. We got a few more here. Blake Cashman, 5 tackles.
Cash money?
Yeah.
Higher, of course.
Higher?
You
Yeah.
better have more than 5 tackles. I want that guy all over the place.
We're going to do a couple Niners ones here. Brock Purdy, 243.5 passing yards.
243 lower.
Lower? All right.
Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty dead set on Jordan Mason just getting a ton of carries until we prove we can stop him.
It's very ironic that you say that because the next one is Jordan Mason, 74.5 rushing yards.
Higher. I'm surprised it's that low.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, we kept McCaffrey to like 45 yards last year. Mason's a different type of a running back. He's more of a bruiser. It scares me a little bit.
Did McCaffrey get hurt that game? I was trying to remember.
I don't know. I don't think so. He was questionable going into it. I think he had like 15 carries.
Yeah. So again, I mean, we don't know. I mean, obviously we destroyed the Giants last week, but I mean, we don't know yet. Are we good against the run? Are we good against the pass? I mean, week 1,
we're 1-0.
You just don't know. So we'll figure some things out today, one way or the other, and hopefully it's for the positive. But either way, we're going to learn a lot about the Vikings this year and who they are and where their strengths may be and weaknesses.
First home game, everybody's fired up. Crowd better be into it. A lot of skulls. It's getting these Niners heads right out of the gates. Link right there if you want to become a member. Get your butts over and get some Brew Pub pizza.
Do it.
Let's see.
Just really one more nugget on the agenda here. And as your prediction changed since we dropped our predictions yesterday, I think you had them winning. We had that skunk creeping up on us, so it was very scary out there in that forest. And I think I had the Vikings losing by 10.
Yeah, I'm not changing it. I'll come back to earth a little bit. If the Vikings, I'm not having the streak broken. I'm not going to predict the streak will be broken. So I had 24-22 Vikings. Viking is in the house. What's up? Don't rush solo from Chicago. Very well manicured beard.
It's very nice. Also, very well manicured head up there as well. Look at
Pablo ate the shit out of that Brew Pub pizza last night. That a babe. Delton going 36-9. And you know what? I know they kicked the hell out of the Jets last week, but we don't know what the Jets are either. I mean, Aaron Rodgers didn't look good. I don't think the Jets looked very good either. Like, I think we would have beat the hell out of the Jets.
Their whole line didn't look very good. Like, that was supposed to be their big improvement, and I didn't think it looked a whole hell of a lot better than it was last year. I'm still sticking with my 26-16 Vikings lose, and it's not because I just think it's going to be a close game. Both teams' defenses will be flying over the field.
It's a 10-point game.
Yeah, because I think there's going to be a late turnover by Sam Darnold that's going to swing it 10 points. So I see it going down. I hope I'm wrong.
You're just a ball of joy, aren't you?
You know what? Sometimes you got to predict with your head, not your heart, and not your balls.
Yeah, but you're even going down to Sam Darnold throwing a gross interception that changed the game.
I don't know. You know, maybe Stouffer's rubbing off on me. I'm getting some vibes. I don't know.
Stouffer predicted us to go to the Super Bowl.
I know he did against the Dolphins, who I don't look like that's gonna. We never know.
Who takes the NFC North? Well, yeah, another game. So Packers and Colts will be a fun one to watch today. See, I won't be watching it, but afterwards, see what happens there with Malik Willis. Hopefully, they go to 0-2. Packers would be wonderful. Lions have the Bucks. And the Bears play the Texans tonight. They should get their asses handed to them.
God, I hope so. They did not look good last week.
No, I want. I'm going to be the biggest Texans fan tonight. I want those guys to get stomped.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. And then we got them next week, right? Texans.
Houston, one step closer to you.
Wow. Blood Eagle Smingo says, "King of the North."
King of the North. Who's going to be joining us for the post game? Sometime after halftime, we're going to be coming on, watching the rest of the game, do a full post game, winners, losers, studs, and having some beers. It's going to be fun.
Having some beers, hell yes. So Vikings, Niners, this is it. It's here. Home opener, week 2. Again, you go from an easy-ass team like the Giants to one of the best teams in the NFL, the Niners.
Easy-ass team who we dominated.
We dominated. Hell.
Dominated.
Yeah. Like Omar said, don't forget to hop on for the post-game. Winners, losers, after, and also get yourself.
Thanks again for this beautiful pin. I'll wear it all day.
Get yourself some Brew Pub. Lots of matzahs. Still got time before kickoff. If you don't have any in the freezer right now, get your ass to the store. Grab yourself a couple. And guys, remember this. There is no town called Easter Bunny, Idaho.
That's it.
False.